Okay, so this is the main ingredients to make Taiwanese pickled cucumber. So I use a box of cucumber and a few cloves of garlic, and to add some color I will add some red chili, but I will remove the seeds so that it doesn't get too spicy, but just to add the nice smell and the color. So yeah. Okay, so the garlic and red chili can be by the side for now, and first we need to deal with the cucumbers. So first, remove the ends and smash it. So if you have a heavier knife, you can just smash it like this. But because this knife is quite light, so I need to press it to add the pressure. Don't cut it like this, otherwise the end will be too evenly. So you want to smash it so that the surface get very uneven. So see, it goes like this. And you can just break it easily with your hand or with the help of a knife. Like this. So you see, because the surface is very uneven, so when you season it, it will absorb very efficiently. And get a large bowl and then prep it in here. Yeah, so then you put the cucumber in a large bowl. Okay, so now I have prepared all the cucumbers, so you can see all of them are in quite like rough edges, so like this. And it's fine if the pieces are not in the same size, as long as they are in like bite sizes, so that's fine. So, and now they're very fresh, and the next step is we need to add salt. The salt is not for taste, the salt is to sweat the vegetable, to get the water out. So you need to add quite some salt. It's okay if you add too much salt because it's not to taste. You will wash it off for half an hour later. So now you need to kind of give it a rub so that every pieces get to work with the salt. So give it a toss, and I'll probably add a little bit more salt just to make sure the pieces that were at the bottom can get the salt as well. Again, don't worry that it will get too salty because this will be washed off later on. Okay, so again, give it a nice massage over this. Okay, now we will leave it here for 30 minutes. Okay, so while waiting for the cucumber to sweat, let's use this time to prep our chili and garlic. Okay, and I put my glove on, one glove on, just so that no, the color of the chili doesn't go onto my hand. Okay, so I remove the end of the chili. And I slice it open. And do this. So the chili seeds are the key for this spice, and I don't want that now for this dish, so I'll remove the seeds like this. Like this. So that once the seeds are removed, this is pretty safe to eat. It doesn't come too spicy, but the color is very nice, so it will go well with the cucumbers. So the same. So now let's chop this, and we can slice it even smaller. Oh. So chili is next. We'll move on to the garlic. We also smash it with our knife. I guess this one is 3 cloves of garlic, and the knife is not heavy enough, so I need to do it separately to smash it. So after you smash it, it will look like this. It will be much easier to work on. Okay, so remove the skin. And then just chop it into mince, or depends on how you like it. I like it in mince in this dish. So I first slice it in one direction and then go on to the other direction so that it will go to roughly minced. said, it doesn't matter how finely you chop it. It really depends on your own liking. Well, I like it definitely be smaller than the cucumbers. Okay, then that's it. Put it into the bowl and wait until later to use. Okay, so now 30 minutes is over. Let's check on the cucumber. So yeah, oh, thankfully. So if it works well, if you add enough salt and if you give it enough time, then the cucumber will come up with some juice. So this is good, and it's not very obvious, but it does reduce a little bit. So now, in order to have it reasonable taste, we will rinse off the salt and then come back later. Okay, so that should be enough. Okay, so the cucumber is ready. Let's prepare for the seasoning. Okay, so these are all the ingredients you need for seasoning. So vinegar for the saltiness, sugar for kind of balance the vinegar, salt, and black pepper. And another item is optional. So if you like, you can add some sesame oil for the flavor. I will add a little bit of this. I usually just make it randomly, but since I'm making the video as a recipe, so I decided to properly use a spoon to measure. Okay, so don't be scared of using sugar, because if you don't add enough sugar or enough vinegar, then the whole dish will be very bland. So I think I will start with 2 tablespoons and see how it goes. So 2 tablespoons, maybe a little bit more of sugar. And then let's see how the vinegar works. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. You can smell that already, but I think considering the amount of cucumber I have today, maybe a little bit more. Okay, maybe this is kind of like half a teaspoon. And then salt. One, 2. Okay, let's see if that's enough. You don't need to add too much salt, because even if you rinse it off already, some of the salt may already be absorbed in the cucumber in the early stage, so don't need to add too much. Okay, and black pepper. smell it already. Finally, some sesame oil. You can add more if you like. I will just add a little bit for now. Okay, so this time I'll probably add just half a tablespoon. Okay, just a little bit already give a very nice fragrance. So this is how it looks like. Next we will need to combine these two, all the ingredients together. Okay, since it will take a while, like a few hours for the pickling process to be complete, so I will use a large, I think this is the largest container I have right now, and to combine everything together. So first of all, the cucumbers. Actually, I want to change to a larger bowl for now, and then put into the container lid. So I'll use a bowl to mix everything together. Cucumber, onion, garlic, and chili mince. Okay, all in. Okay. And then the seasoning mix. Okay, now mix it up. At this stage, I would secretly speak to the cucumber, like, please work out this time, because this is the kind of dish that, you know, the truth will only reveal hours later. You cannot, it doesn't make sense if you taste it right now, because you'll only taste the surface. You need to wait for hours, or even days. Hours should be enough to reveal if salt is enough, or if you need to add more vinegar, or if you need to add more sugar. So yeah, so now all I can do is just mix it up well, make sure that everything is well combined. Wait for it. Okay, so the cucumber has been in the fridge for 6 hours. So now I'm gonna open it and the moment of truth. Okay, so this is how it looks like. And you can see there's a lot of how to see. There is a lot of juice at the bottom, so that you can see the cucumber has sweat even more. as you can see, there's a lot of more juice come out, which is fine. And I will give it a stir again and then pick up a few for taster. I'm gonna try a piece here, which you can see, still can see some of the black pepper on top. I can taste the black pepper, the vinegar, sugar, and a little bit hint of the chili spice, but I think I can do a little bit more salt. But overall, this is a good, refreshing dish. A very good starter or side dish, especially good for summertime. Yeah, so hope you like it. And I hope you try at home and like your version too. So here it is, the pickled Taiwanese cucumber. And it may take a while to make, like for this case, from the first preparation to the last, it took more than 6 to 7 hours. But the result is very good. And this batch, this box, if you keep it in the fridge, I think it's safe to eat it for the next 5 to 6 days. But of course, with a taste like this, it will go on very quickly. Hope you like it.